Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. show. In today's episode, we have different guests. For some reason, this is what's going on because I was listening to the news at Telemundo, and they had this uh, episode with Blando Claro, something like that. Just speak clear. And I was listening to the guy. I wrote it down. Oh my god, the way they are controlling the narrative, it's so extremely deep that if you're not center of what you're listening to it, you would have really feel guilty. But some reason, it is what is going on right now. In this news, it was on the 29 on the newspaper Andy. Advances in Oklahoma law against abortions that will prohibit the procedures after 6 weeks of gestation. Earlier this year, Governor Kevin Stitt signed a bill to make abortion a felony in the state. Ooh. Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma House representative gave the final approval Thursday to a tough, tough anti-abortion law that bans the procedure after the 6 weeks of gestation before many women knew they were pregnant. This is the part that the Andy really kind of tried to 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 twist the words. Let's continue. The bill was approved by the lower house where the Republicans were the majority in a vote 68 to 12 without debate, and now goes to the Republican Governor Kevin Stitt. So I'm gonna enter into another line here that is so ridiculous. But elections, when people go out and they vote, all these different representative senators run in a platform. And this is what these liberals, they are going to the way left, far out. It's so ridiculous. So far left that now that we have people that want to live in a certain way, they just they just can't stand it. They just can't stand and they're gonna pinch you. They're gonna point fingers at you as you are the bad guy. And that's how I felt when this guy was talking on the Telemundo today, because that's how deep they use the words. They really are good with the word. And us, I mean, we're country kids, not me, but you guys maybe. That we don't put ourselves into this debate. And that has been the biggest problem that we have as regular, normal people. And we need to get involved with this, and we need to get on board and ready to fight. Ready to fight. Simple as that. So, who must sign in a few days? Anti abortion laws and restrictions of LGBTQ rights are some of the actions undertaken in states led by Republicans Party, which with which it seeks to broaden and base in an election year. We are far from the states, but when we listen to this hypocrisy and this newspaper, they are, I mean, they are so deep in this. And the way I feel that they wanted to really portray it to all of us is like, you know what? We know what is better for you. Don't worry about it. We know what is better for you. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just get along with it. We're gonna tell you what to do or not to do, what to think, not to think. Because we know what it's better for you. This is the way it is. And in Puerto Rico, the way they are showing on the paper. Why the LGBTQ is even in the air when abortion alone is a big issue? But you know, they're trying to mix everything up. And that's why me as a Puerto Rican living in Puerto Rico want to bring this channel up to a level that we can have an opinion on these things, because your vote counts. Your vote count every single time. Because if you elect a person that is so from the left, but now is a radical left that it go farther to the left. My left, your right. Okay, your left. So now it is important that we, the people, get to know who are we choosing to represent us, and that's why when I look at the way they're doing this public hearings, the way they talk to the to our electors, for example, to Senator Joan Rodriguez Bebe, eh, I'm like, what is going on? And we don't know, and we want to become a state, but we don't even know how things it gets done. We are like in the surface of this. That's why I wanted to bring to you today this about what is going on in Oklahoma, because this is important. Because what it's on the paper and he's talk about here, that they call this the heartbeat law. Because I don't know if you knew, I definitely didn't knew about this, that the heart of a baby is start beating at the 6 weeks of gestation. And this is by this expert. But we have this other experts that are more into, oh, it's just a fetus. And that's why yesterday I was just talking about the doctors and the hypocrisy, knowing that the heartbeat start at 6 weeks. Why we are doing on the 22nd weeks? We should go back and imitate this certain laws that it really helps the unborn baby. It is something that we need to continue fighting with this and to talk about this. And I know nobody to tell the church, all different denominations, and especially the Catholic Church, to be talking about this on Sundays, especially for us. This should be in the center of the talking on church on Sundays. But since I've been here in 19 months, I haven't heard anything about this. Actually, I found out about this because I'm reading, and I'm like, whoa, because a lot of people just go work and come and stay home, eat, relax, or do whatever around the house, the chores. And I said, this certain things we don't get involved with. We need to get involved with this. So, heartbeat law. The Oklahoma bill bans abortion once cardiac activity can be detected in the fetus, which experts says occurs at about 6 weeks of pregnancy. On the newspaper, there's like 21 people talking and giving their opinions. Some of them favor, some of them such a favor. We need to be here in the middle of this, and I really salute Governor Kevin Stitt for really doing this work. And it's amazing. And also in Texas, they did the same thing. So hopefully one day we can say the same thing in Puerto Rico. Hopefully soon we can do that. I thank you again for listening to this show every single day. Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and share with your friends and family. Even the show is running low, not a lot of people know about us, but one day you'll have enough to listen to. I hope that you really enjoy it, and I can be it's a good service for you and bringing all this into the arena. Thank you once again. Happy Sunday, the day of our Lord, and I'll be seeing you back tomorrow. Take care.